It's over
So-
at last. I have everything I want. Niwa is mine, and the sequence's president is in ruin. You have nothing to wager that interests me.
The Myconians do. An old war relic will be our wager. In a way, a product of the void. Something you might have more than passing interest for. Am I right?
Don't kid yourself. What? It's disgusting. It's beautiful. Those colonists would wager this? Don't those idiots realize how much this is worth?
All or nothing. Held in escrow. Are you in, Neff?
Yes. By the void, I'm in.
How about that? So that's how it works. They take a child and they inject it with the infestation. Some weak version of it. That's eventually going to kill them. And apparently, infestation or hybrids freaks out the infested, so they just don't go near it. How about that? But that doesn't really make sense with the whole Alad V Mutalist thing, right? Because he's pretty much creating hybrids, and
This, brokers. Dish out your humiliation so I may retire to counting my riches.
you know, the infested seem fine with that. I don't know. Who knows? It's not super consistent. But that's fine. It's fine. It doesn't matter. However, they are talking about wagering something they have. A relic of the old war. And you know what that relic is? That relic is a blueprint. Ho ho ho! It's a blueprint for a disgusting Warframe.
What is this? Play fair, you metal wretches!
Yes, we're scoring points on him. Ah ha ha ha! We're scoring points on him. He didn't count on us actually scoring points on him.
Investors are eyeing those dropped points.
So obviously this is an easy win. Now that Nef Anyo can't cheat anymore. And then ka-ching! Yeah, very bad day for them. So we pretty much already won. 25 points. They're not going to be able to catch up with that. Now I'm just sort of messing around, seeing how many points I can get before this is all said and done. Yeah, I'm getting all the points. Ah, that's another point. Points? Points for old Nick? Yeah. Tasty points. So we got 48 seconds left. Ah, out of ammo. No. We're not out of ammo. Okay. Ooh. Big capitalization for Nick. Alright. Let's go and cash this in. 20 seconds left to go. 60 points. Anyo Corp 0. That is embarrassing. Right? That is shameful.
Tenno win. Disappointed expression. Investors, ready your program.
And like in this case, there's no reason why this has to be 3 rounds. You could have just been done with it there. Right? You could have just been done.
How are they winning? By the void Wait, this is my index! This shouldn't be possible!
Don't you recognize the free market in action, Mr. Anyo? Allow my brokers to teach you how it's supposed to work.
And like when you play the actual index, it is not mandatory to play 3 rounds. You can stop after just 1 if you want to. So it doesn't even sort of simulate what the actual... Like, I get it. They do... They write the quests in a way where they encourage you to just go through different aspects of the game. So since the index is a part of the game, and it's a part of the game that some people just don't really do, right? A lot of people who just, they've played the game for years and years and years and they've never done the index.
Trying to get fired?
Because, I don't know, maybe they just don't like it or something. And here's like, alright, let's make a quest that makes people play the index. Maybe it's just like to let them know that it exists. Maybe it can entice people to start playing it, who knows. But you don't have to make them play like 20 rounds of index. That's not gonna... You made your point. You made your point a long time ago. Is all I'm saying. It's a bit overkill. Anyway, we're almost done. 1 more minute, even less than that. So soon. Come on, Raptor, that's not gonna work. Why are y'all guys even trying? Haven't you realized that you kind of lost this? I mean, I guess it's impressive that, they're at least attempting to make something happen here. But they're not gonna make it happen. It's like a team in a football match. They're down like 8 goals to 0. Still trying to score. Still trying to score to the very end. It's admirable. Do it for the love of the game. Oh god, it's another round. No, no. King Crimson, save us.
Blast! What have you done?
I guess the odds aren't in your favor today, Nev.
Ah.
Well,
Thank God.
look at that. Even a loser can win a coin toss now and then. Now, let's say we do a rematch. I'll throw in some of your old holdings in Eris.
I think we'll cash in now, Mr. Anyo. Don't want to push our luck too far.
What? No, wait just a moment. I have an exciting wager for you. Ore discoveries in the outer sectors. And to up the ante, a new squadron of Bursas, hot off the assembly line. What do you say? Are you in? Hello?
Why would you want holdings on Eris?
Answer me!
Like, honestly, why would you ever want holdings on Eris? Those are completely worthless. Those are not worth shit. Oh well. But finally, finally we did it.
Lotus, you may now return the child to her people.
She could be cured. Why return her? So she lives a shortened life surrounded by monsters?
Surrounded by family. Her people who honor her. Are you really going to impose your own values on these people you don't understand?
Ooh, this is actually a poignant message to all you Americans.
What you call tradition, others call indoctrination. If she comes to the relay and is cured, she'll be free to return to her people if that's her choice.
And the Myconians? Without the passing, their way of life will end forever. Their skills, their traditions, wiped out by a powerful outsider.
Mm-hmm.
They'd have to adapt, yes. We'd do our best to protect them, as we do for all that suffer.
Do you, Lotus?
Tenno, you've lived through similar obligations. What would you choose for Niwa?
Is this DE being a little bit political here, maybe? Maybe? Hinting at it? So you can cure her. You can let her decide, or you can send her home. Now, like I said before, this whole white-black thing, it's not good or evil. That's not the intention by DE. They've pretty much shown that. I feel like it's a little bit, you know, I don't know. It feels like a jab against, like, American foreign policy, doesn't it? The whole was like the idea that, oh, you're just gonna step in another country and tell them you can't live according to your traditions anymore. Now you have to live according to what we think is right. And Lotus is like, yeah, sure, they'd have to adapt, but we would protect them. And it's like, I'm just gonna say, the past 10, 15, 20 years or so, maybe have taught us, or hell, maybe, you know, maybe look at something like, I don't know, Syria and like the Kurds right now, and before that maybe like Ukraine, and before that maybe Afghanistan, and before that maybe Vietnam. I don't know. Maybe the idea that like, oh no, don't you worry about it. You're gonna have to adapt, but we'll protect you in the future. Maybe a claim like that should not be taken at face value. Maybe that could come back and bite you in the ass if you trust someone who says that. Anyway, you know what? Sorry, Lotus, but I'm gonna say you're full of shit on this one.
I know
Sending
our
her
ways
home.
might seem strange to outsiders, but there are ways. I would never choose to be anything but Myconian. To be their Triuna for as long as I can. Thank you, Tenno, for keeping my family safe when I couldn't.
How about that? How about that? Yeah. Reunited. Maybe you don't know shit, Lotus. Ah, look at that. She's got heterochromia. That's how you know she's special. That's good writing. That's good writing. David Cage taught me that. That's how you know someone's special. Always look for that heterochromia. That's all you need to know. Oh boy, oh boy. And with that, we got the mission reward. And the mission reward is a bloopy, a Warframe bloopy. Nidus, the infested Warframe. You need Kuva to build him. Cool, huh? So, 3 parts. Nidus Neuroptics, Nidus Systems, Nidus Chassis. You get all 3 parts from the same place. I'm gonna show you where. We're not gonna do that on camera. Don't you worry about it. Here's how you do it. It's on Eris. There is a single mission on Eris. It is... Let's see if we can find it. Ah, damn it. Maybe it's one of these that I haven't unlocked yet. God damn it. Okay, damn. It's not the Hive mission. It's not the rescue mission. It's not defense, not exterminate, not interception, not survival. No. Not any of this at all. There's one mission on Eris. I'll dig it up for you. King Crimson, you know what you have to do. And we're back. It's this mission. Ostrus. on Eris. It is a mission type that only exists on this mission called Infested Salvage, where you just sort of hold points and put some life support in them to create a little bubble where you can stand, and then you just sort of survive as long as you can in that. And that follows the normal AABC rotation. So you gotta do 4 rounds on rotation C. You can get one of the Nidus parts. That's all you do. You play this mission, play 4 rounds, you extract. You play this mission, you play 4 rounds, you extract. Play this mission, play 4 rounds, extract. And you do this until you have all the parts for the Nidus. Nidus is considered one of the best Warframes. It's super strong if you want to be part of the meta and just like do some cool stuff. It's a really cool Warframe as well. I'm gonna dig that one up for you. Don't you worry about it. I'm gonna grind for that off camera. But now we have, you know what? I don't need to play the Rhino anymore. We have some unfinished business.
Visualizing a bloody battle.
Me too.
You know what? I'm gonna show you something because that's so weird. I got this one before, right? I got Titania. Isn't she cool? And I never showed her off on camera. I gotta do that. I gotta show you Titania. So I'm gonna do that for this mission. Just to let you guys know what her deal is. Woo, the Pixie Warframe. We're gonna use Titania here to go hunt for old Salad. I like that we have both Oberon and Titania as Warframes. That's thematically cool. So, here is how Titania works. As soon as I have a chance to speak, I will show you.
We've contracted you with a mark. You are here to find your mark
Ooh, she's
and
flying.
eliminate the assigned target.
A little bit.
Alad V is sick. The infestation has infiltrated his mind. It has him doing its bidding. You're here to stop him, but in doing so, you will also be showing him mercy. The mercy of freeing him from the infestation.
Oh boy. Alright, so kind of like here's what Titania can do. Right? You can sort of like bam, you can send enemies flying in the air as a sort of stun, and that like can disarm them and stuff as well. That's one thing you can do. Another thing you can do with Titania is you can, yeah, you can. I don't know if you saw that, but you like send enemy flying and you create a buff, and then you walk into the buff and you get some sort of random buff on that. Whatever. Like all of her sort of like just additional stuff.
Must you always work against progress? I'm trying to bring us all together. Things could have been different if you tried to work with me.
But none of that matters. The only thing that matters with Titania is her number 4 ability. So I'm just gonna collect a little bit of energy so that I can show you Titania's number 4. Because Titania's number 4 is the reason why you play Titania. And there's no hyperbole here. Like, because so far she's just hasn't, you know, hasn't done anything quite remarkable, right? There's nothing about those skills that sort of like pop or stand out. Oh, but she does pop. Trust me when I say that Titania does pop. As soon as I have some energy, things are gonna be popping off. There's supposed to be a thing here. Can't see it. Maybe it's up here. No? No? Looking at the minimap, trying to get that Soma chord tone. Maybe it's in here. Is this where it is? Yes, it is. Aha. It's music for our orbiters. It's not a big deal. Alright, I think I can show it off, even if I only have 56 energy. Titania's number 4 is her pixie form. Check it out. Bam. I am now a little pixie. And this is basically Arcwing missions. Arcwing missions in just or Arcwing mode in normal missions. And she has like a special gun or a pair of guns that are very powerful, and swords that are very powerful. And she gets like these little flies that fly around her and hurt enemies as well.
Giving you too much credit. Must I always show you the way forward?
Unfortunately, I didn't have a whole lot of energy, so I couldn't show it to you for more than a couple of seconds there. I should maybe have waited until I had a bigger pool of energy. But basically, if you like just increase the efficiency so it costs less drain and you have like a huge energy pool, you can stay in pixie mode for pretty much an entire mission. And just be a flying Warframe.
This color will let you see like I see. It will let you want what I want.
I don't want that.
Chance. Come to me, and I will show you the magic of this gift.
No, thank you. Ew.
Target spotted.
So,
Stay sharp. This one is a handful.
ow. Ow. So the thing about good old Salad here is like he gives himself like a teeny tiny little opening where it's like, oh, this particular second you can hit him. For now he's immortal. He's immortal. He's immortal. He's immortal. He's immortal. He's immortal. And there, I had, you see the little window of opportunity I had there to hurt him. That's it. That's the boss fight. It's not super interesting. It's not super hard. And that's about it. Rinse and repeat on that one. Yeah, suck it. Let's claim a buff. And you're very mobile as Pixie Titania, you know. And you got the normal sort of like Arcwing way of doing melee where you just fly it. Ow! Where you're almost like heat seeking with your missiles. Is he down here? There he is. Come on, man. Ah. So the fight gets sort of artificially prolonged by this. These long stretches of him being immortal. I think I missed an opportunity to hit him there. And then you just gotta wait. Man, I'm running low on ammo. Come on. Come on, man. Do something. Do something. Ah. It's... I'm gonna say that, like, this is probably one of the worst designed boss fights in the entire game, right? Because it's not hard. It just takes time. Come on, man. You just wait for him to give you an opening. You shoot him. And then you wait. And you shoot him. And then you wait. And you shoot him. And then you wait. And then you shoot him. And that's it. That's how you fight Mutalist Alad V.
They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here. Multiple
So
biosignatures
presumably-
detected. We've got infested incoming.
Presumably, this saved him from the infestation. Because he did somehow manage to cure himself, which is huge. He cured himself of the infestation. Because then we meet him again in Gas City, where he's now working together with the Sentients. And he's no longer infested. That should be a way bigger deal than it is. Anywho, that's how you do that boss fight.
They won't be bothering
And
us
that
anymore.
is how you
Let's
get
get out.
the Mesa Warframe. Mesa is a favorite of a lot of people. It's the gunslinger slash cowboy Warframe. It is very good. Absolutely worth getting, absolutely worth playing. It's good and it's fun to play. Oh great, the stalker is hunting me.
Messages make me ill.
Titania is not part of the meta. There's very few scenarios where she is considered like actually particularly good. She's pretty good if you're like a new player, you don't have a lot of resources or whatnot, but by the time you get to the Syndicate quest, you should have some stuff. But if you don't, like her pixie weapons, the Dewata and the Dex Pixia guns, they're very strong. They come with like their own potatoes, like you had an awoken reactor installed in them, so they get a lot of mod slots in them, and they're very strong. So, if you don't have any good gear, and if you don't have any good mods, you can get a Titania, and she can sort of carry you in her pixie mode with these two weapons. And she's fun. That's pretty much the main thing about her, is that like she's very fun to play. But there are absolutely better Warframes out there. Way better Warframes. So I'm actually not going to be using Titania anymore. I just kind of wanted to show her off a little bit. I am, however, going to go hunt for Inaros. And I am going to hunt for Nidus. Because those are some cool bad boys. But when it comes to quests, next up, like we're almost to the point where we've done the content, the side content, before we plow on with the main stuff. And I'm saving the best for last. The things we have coming up right now, both the Jordas Precept and Hidden Messages, those are fun. Those are some fun stuff.